Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This is a photo of a beautiful view of the Red Sea from the ISS window by NASA. A photo of Shaozhai Tiankeng, aka the Heavenly Pit, which is the largest sinkhole in China. There's also Google Map view inside this pit. Deep beneath a mountain in Japan, Super Kamiokande is a giant neutrino observatory containing 50,000 tons of ultra-pure water. Majestic scenery at Skogafloss waterfall in Iceland. Why does it look like AI? A man holding an emu killed my Australian military in the Emu War of 1932. It was an operation to control the increasing population of emus. The emus won. Polar bear size compared to a human. By the way, polar bear is the largest land carnivore on Earth. The helmeted hornbill. These birds appear in various legends and symbolize themes such as life, death, and courage. Because their beaks are made of ivory, this species has been heavily hunted and is in danger of extinction. Surprising length of a beach worm. Use fish to bait the worm, use the worm to bait fish. Clever. This is the supersonic commercial aircraft Concorde, flying at a speed of Mach 2 taken nearly 15 kilometers above the Irish Sea. Keanu Reeves hanging out with a homeless man in West Hollywood, 1997. European Space Agency offers €5,000 for 10-day bed rest study to simulate spaceflight effects. Where do I sign up? Campsite under a giant aurora arc over Vesterhorn, Iceland. Truly magnificent. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. Complaint note from 1750 BC for wrong delivery. The service must suck so bad for him to inscribe his complaint. A gym inside the Titanic. Those reps on the rowing machine are going to come in handy someday, John. This is a photo of the new Hubble image of the Lagoon Nebula. Very stunning. What a bird strike does to an aircraft engine. Now I'm just waiting for a video called What a Plane Strike Does to a Bird. Basketball players standing next to cheerleaders. Damn, the height different. Crystals around the world. Crazy how these look way cooler than diamonds, and yet supply and demand have decided that these are cheap. Astronauts train in water because it is similar to the free gravity environment of space. Giant staghorn kidney stones. Is he okay? This is a volcano snails. Their shells are made of a unique iron compound, and they live in the cold water around hydrothermal vents. A spider jumping in real time versus in slow motion, like they're magnetic in normal speed. Paradise-like landscape of an old town in South Korea, caught using infrared lens. Mars in 360-degree view. Is it really that bright on Mars? And definitely don't let Red Bull see those mountain. Young house centipede. This bugger can reach nearly 1.5 kilometers per hour and grow to 10 centimeters in length. Two T-38 jets soaring faster than the speed of sound. Image was taken using a technique called Schlieren photography, which measures the flow of air around objects. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This is a Neanderthal flute, the oldest musical instrument in the world, found in Divjabab Cave in Slovenia. Say hello to Jonathan. He was born in 1832 and is 193 years old as of today. This is how the solar system moves through the Milky Way galaxy at about 828,000 kilometers per hour. One of the most beautiful hotel lobbies in the world, the Grand Hotel Ciudad de Mexico in Mexico City, built in 1918 by Jacques Gruber. In his youth, Abraham Lincoln was a tremendous wrestler, allegedly losing only one match in 12 years. In 1992, he was inducted into the Wrestling Hall of Fame. 7.7 magnitude earthquake just hit Bangkok yesterday. This is the epicenter Sagging, Myanmar. Must have been truly terrifying to witness. This is the earthquake aftermaths in Myanmar. Local news said at least 144 people died, over 700 injured and still counting. Sorry for the loss. The world's loneliest house. A mysterious white lodge standing alone on Elliday Island, Iceland. The Inuit people believe that sea otters are sacred animals that represent wisdom, courage, and strength, so they carve walrus ivory into sea otter-like amulets to protect the wearer. Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, FOP, is a rare, life-shortening genetic disorder that causes soft tissues like muscles and tendons to gradually turn into bone. This rare ginger albino fur seal pup is 1 in 100,000. I hope he doesn't get treated differently. Rare, unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This is what the contents of a World War II breakfast ration box looks like. 1939. First official system bug, where a moth interrupts system relay in 1947. So that's why we call system error a bug today? Having a height difference in legs versus torso? Anyone with long legs and short torso can share their experience. Mesositerites are brecciated stony iron meteorites that contain nearly equal amounts of metal and silicates. They are likely formed by collisions of metal-rich and silicate-rich asteroids. At 3,000 years old, found in China, these are the oldest pants in the world. Autonomous prison ship designed by French architects. What could possibly go wrong? AI being used to detect thief. What if I put my phone into my pocket, though? This is the zinnia flower. In 2016, it became the first flower to be entirely grown in space. This is what 340 pounds of weight loss looks like. Thermonuclear test called Dominic Bighorn, with a 7.7 metric ton total yield that airdropped over Christmas Island in 27 June 1962. Wojtek the bear was adopted in 1942 by the Polish Second Corps' 22nd Transport Company from an Iranian boy in exchange for food. He served alongside the soldiers in the Italian campaign. Animals react to seeing themselves for the first time in a mirror. That bear definitely lost his shit there. Frog dies with spider in its mouth. Spider doesn't make it out. Looks like I won't be sleeping tonight. Rare, unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. Dash cam footage from Malaysian gas pipeline explosion. 1st April 2025. April Fool's gone wrong? The Celtic Carnix. Imagine the haunting sound the Roman soldiers would have heard from their Celtic enemies before the battle. Turn up your volume. Trinity College Library in Dublin, Ireland. I love old libraries. Looks straight out of Hogwarts. A gang of robber crabs invade a family picnic in Australia. If it's not actively trying to kill you, it's considered fluffy in Australia. When something from the depths below makes its way onto land, this is a sand dollar. I thought I was tripping for a sec. A prisoner from Sing Sing prison in the United States is subjected to Chinese water torture, 1860. China grants first licenses for autonomous flying taxis, marking a major step toward commercial urban air mobility. Jadi's GS farthest known galaxy to mankind. It was formed just 300 million years after the Big Bang and is located 13.4 billion light-years away. This butterfly has a radio tag with a tiny solar panel for tracking migration. I guess it's a butter spy now. Try till you succeed. This looks easy. I'm going to try this when I get home. Skeletal remains of a young adult in a cave in Borneo, Indonesia, with surgical amputation of the lower left leg 31,000 years ago. The individual survived the amputation and lived for several years. A team at UC Berkeley has developed the world's smallest wireless flying robot. Rare, unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. In 1984, NASA captured the loneliest moment in history where Michael Collins floating alone in space. A meteor iron dagger from ancient Egypt predating the Iron Age. A full-size Lego car that you can actually drive with one condition: just don't hit any wall. A house built on a rock in the middle of the Drina River in Serbia. At 100 years old, Dr. Howard Tucker is the world's oldest practicing doctor that has been recognized by Guinness World Records. The slow shrinking of the Great Red Spot on Jupiter. In 1973, its width was around 30,000 kilometers, and now it's about 16,000 kilometers. A bunch of octopus hatching. They know camouflaging from the moment they're born? That's impressive. This tree and its roots almost looks like somebody pouring out concrete to make a structure in the form of a tree. A photo of the crown of thorns relic being returned to Notre Dame de Paris after the 2019 fire. A tornado forming right in front of people. Chihuahua, Mexico, 2017. Shouldn't they run after seeing this? Meteorite that hit a ship in Japan called Tahara meteorite being displayed. A photo of the 1.5 million balloons released during Cleveland Balloon Fest in 1986. Please don't do this again. A surgeon in China successfully performed urological surgery to a patient located 5,000 kilometers away by operating a robot remotely from Shanghai. The innovative procedure took place with the patient in the city of Kashgar, a rare blonde chipmunk called leucistic chipmunk because it still has the subtle stripes and black eyes. Rare, unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. Have you ever seen a road disappear? Iceland has some dope ones. Kiwi birds are pretty interesting already and very rare to see even for Australian. But have you ever seen two fighting? Pallas's cats are so cool looking. I shall call him Grumpus if I have one. Trajectory of a bullet shot from 711 yards. I think it might be possible dodge that bullets. This super old picture showing an electric streetcar in Salt Lake before the roads were even paved. Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980. This is not one taken video. They made it by stitching series of pics manually and animated them together. Size comparison of the back and front paws of an Alaskan coastal brown bear. A fully functioning gun made from Legos. How is this even technically possible? Statue of Neptune rising from the sea at Melanara Beach in Spain. Fish keeps on swimming headless. Very much like my coworkers. A picture of an osprey or seahawk taken the moment before diving in to catch its prey. A whale shark moving through bioluminescent algae appears to be flying through the vastness of space. High voltage arc flash, scary accident. Lucky guys as they managed to escape with lives intact. Definitely not a job for everybody. A ring may not only be a sign of love, but it can also become a tool of cheating. Did magician also use this trick? A mountain on Jupiter's moon Io taken by NASA Juno during a flyby.